An organization associated with the NFL was in Albany today tackling a serious issue, kids' safety. The group says recent deaths involving concussions and dehydration have caused participation in the sport to dwindle across the nation. So they're hitting the road, stopping in cities around the country, educating coaches. As Lynn Falsetti reports, it's saving lives.
USA Football, an organization associated with the NFL, was in Albany for the first time this weekend. They were at CBA teaching football coaches on how to prevent tragedy on the fields.
We can be more equipped to recognize the signs and symptoms of concussions and to assure that we're not getting these kids back in a game when they're not ready to be back in a game.
I don't think you can do enough to make sure that kids are being safe in that way, and that way we're being trained to make sure that kids are being safe.
Hakim Jones coaches all ages for Bethlehem's Pop Warner football. We're told many coaches outside of school are volunteers, meaning many of them have not been properly trained on how to recognize symptoms of head injuries and dehydration. Both claim lives every year. That's where the Heads Up football program steps in.
Normally students will let us know sometimes, or kids will let us know, but if you get the really young ones, you can tell because they're coming to you saying that, they have a cramp or something hurt.
So Saturday, these local coaches learned everything from warning signs, concussion recognition, to response protocols, and proper instruction of helmet and shoulder pad fitting.
As coaches, we're learning more and more about concussions all the time, and we've all been in these situations where we've put kids back in. We've now learned that probably shouldn't have been back in a ball game.
The big thing is to make sure the kids are, during the course of the day, that they're staying hydrated before they come to practice. That's a big piece. And then during practice, make sure before, during, and after practices the kids are rehydrating and that they're stretching. That's also another big piece.
USA Football tells us they plan to be in the capital region every year to remind coaches on how to prevent these injuries from happening. Lynn Falsetti, CBS 6 News.